You gave me your rules. Now it's really beautiful here up on top deck. And the sun is out. This is all rewards for coming up there.
Well, there are vines where all those sticks are.
Even in that short period of time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On the rivers, Danube, the Danube mine, and then the Rhine. So one can transport not only passengers but also goods up and down.
He's leading them astray.
Yes, please. Thank you. E.G. Yes. E.G. Oh, thank you.
Yes, he's a
Cheers.
So now it's like
Prost.
what is it, 9 o'clock on the left. Yep. The statue just above. Where the blue little tower is in the red car now. Yeah.
Right.
Set on the third crusade together with Leopold, the Duke of Austria, back in the 1100 and 1198. And they were friends. They said, let's go together, free the Holy Land. And when they arrived there, it was the Duke of Austria, Leopold, who first planted his flag there, the Austrian flag. And Austria could not take that. He felt offended, and then they broke the alliance. They became enemies. And now Richard had to go back home. And the way back home was, of course, on the sea until his ship got shipwrecked on the coast of Italy. We have a Durenstien in front of us. If you wish to take a nice panoramic view, then you should take your pictures from here, and then we will be approaching the city, and you can take more detailed pictures of the city, of the village. What am I talking about? So, Richard, his ship was shipwrecked, and now he had to make his way back home on land. And unfortunately, the way back home led through here, through the territories of his enemy by now, the Duke of Austria. So he put in disguise. He was traveling in disguise until he made another mistake. When trying to pay for a meal at an inn, he tried to pay with an English coin. Oops! He was recognized, and then he was turned into the Duke of Austria, who put him in prison in the castle, which is now ahead of us on the left, on top of the hill. Now the legend goes that his minstrel, Blondel, that we saw in the statue behind us, his minstrel was traveling from town to town, singing a certain song known only to him and his master, underneath every single castle nearby, until he came here, and when he sang the song, Richard replied with the second verse, and that's how Blondel found his master. In fact, that's only a legend, because in fact they had to pay a huge ransom. So much money and gold and silver should be collected back in England and paid to the Duke of Austria. But with this money, Leopold could build an entirely new city, which he called Neustadt, New City. It is still called today Neustadt, New City, so it exists. It's close to Vienna, and was built with the money paid as a ransom to free Richard the Lionheart. So now look on our left hand side. Up on top of the hill we have the castle. Then from the castle down to the town come the old town fortification wall, the lower watchtower tower, and under the lower watchtower tower you would recognize closely the yellow house, the blue house, and then the other greenish house with the pasture. The house with the cross on it was the hangman's house, the house of the hangman. He had to have his house at the edge of town because of his terrible job that he had. But look at the blue one and also the other yellow one. You see that the rear, the back of the house, is the stone itself, the hill itself. So it's very smartly done. In winter, it reserves the heat, and then in summer, they don't need air conditioning because it's nice and cool. And then you see the main traffic is diverted under the town. In the tunnel, you have the cars back. In the town, they are around only the car. And I encourage you to come for a lovely walk here. This huge building in red brick become a rule to always dock against the current, to face the current, because it's safer, it's more stable. We don't use the anchor only in Bratislava. In Bratislava, the current is so strong that there we need also the anchor to make sure we stay in one place. But for the rest of the ports, it's okay just to turn around, up against the river, and then tie on the pier. And we will reach the docking spot next to these two ships. And by the way, the captain said that in the afternoon, when we will be gone on the tours, between 3:15 and 4:30, if we have guests that don't come on the tour and they want to go on their own, beware that between 3:15 and 4:30 we will not have access to the shore or to the ship, because our ship needs to bend because these two ships are leaving. So if you're on the tour, it's okay, we are not affected by that. But if you're on board, that's out. Or if you're out, come in. For the tours, we will leave at 2:30, so in 45 minutes we will leave for the saffron tour, and then for the winery we will leave in 1 hour at 2:45, and we do need these receivers with us, so make sure now you switch them off with the battery.
Hello, Richard. So
Hello, hello.
45-minute period. So you won't be able to.
How are you? I like the story about King Richard getting ransomed up there.
Oh, I didn't hear the story.
She just took that picture.
Oh, nice. Can you see again? Oh, beautiful. Nice picture.
So allegedly, Richard the Lionhearted had come here visiting, I guess he was the Archduke of Austria, and they were sort of like pals, but then Richard did something saying like the Austrian flag was ridiculous and an abomination.
Do you want me to take this downstairs for you?
Kind of ticked off the Archduke.
So I didn't hear the narration. Was that? Did you see something about that?
Yeah, that was the Archduke's place.
Okay.
So they went their own ways, very angry at the Archduke, at King Richard, and then King Richard was here, and he had to come through here, and he was in disguise so that he could pass through. I'm trying to remember. When he went to pay down here in town for his libations while in disguise, he apparently pulled out an English coin, which identified him.
Okay, right. Okay.
And then he was captured, held in that castle up there for quite a while. until a ransom was paid. And it's alleged his spot was identified by his, I don't know whether it was a manservant or what, who was checking all the Austrian towns along the Danube. He would start to sing a bard, you know, walking around all over the place, and he went past the castle and sang it. King Richard allegedly sang the second verse or something back at him. He knew he was there. And then they arranged for a ransom from Great Britain, England, for King Richard, which was just exorbitant. And then the Archduke built a whole, apparently we're going to see someplace called Newtown. He built an entire new city on that fortune that he got off of Richard and ransom.
So how long was he held prisoner up there?
I don't know, she didn't say. We'll have to look this up in the history pages.